What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Loud Spot. I'm your host, Sebastian Cosme.
And I'm Ava Gore.
And today we're listening to GFM.
Oh, no! Oh, boy! Ah, here it comes! The motherfucking Loud Spot!
All right. That wasn't so bad, was it, Ava?
Nope.
GFM Gold Frankincense and Myrrh. And I totally guessed that earlier, and I guess I was right.
For once.
For once in my life, right? Where did that name come from?
So when we started the band, we're all sisters. And so we started playing music when we were all like 5. And so obviously our mom was not going to let us be in charge of picking the band name because we were literally like, I don't know, Care Bears, Powerpuff Girls, like the stupidest things ever. And so we are a faith-based band. And so we do like to share like our faith and our Christianity as well. And so our mom was like, well, why don't you call yourselves Gold Frankincense Myrrh? Because those were the 3 gifts given to Jesus at his birth, and you guys are like 3 gifts given to me. And so it's like kind of a way to correlate back to that. But GFM is a lot easier to say.
Yeah. Okay, so good thing I didn't play my full intro song. But then you guys are a faith-based metal band, right?
Yeah.
And what did your parents think about when you said we're going to start a heavy, like, are they into heavy metal also?
Yeah, our parents love like the rock music. Our dad grew up like his favorite band's Motley Crue, and he was like taking his little brother to go see Motley Crue, and they were like 16, and like he loved all those bands. Our mom loved those bands growing up, but they never got into like the really heavy stuff.
Well, they didn't even know that it existed.
None of us knew, and then our guitar teacher like showed us Periphery and Mastodon, and we went to Welcome to Rockville in 2014 and saw like Bring the Horizon and Asking Alexandria, and we were like, we want to do that.
That's awesome. So it's probably hard to say when you actually started the band since you grew up playing. And I do want to say that Sam is here, but he has bad Wi-Fi, so that's why he's not on the show. So is it hard? Because I asked you before the show started, how long has the band been together? And knowing you were siblings, I guess it's kind of hard to answer that since you've always played music together. I mean, since you were little.
Yeah, it's a little hard to like say, well, the band started here because we didn't really start touring until 2017, and that's when we like really decided to make this a real thing, because before that it was like the little like hobby that our daughters did, like all this stuff, but we're like, no, Mom, we want to do this like for real. We want to make this like a real thing. We're gonna do it. And so in 2017 is about when we like really took the reins and we said, you know, we're gonna do this for real. We're gonna really try and make it.
Well, that's when we started the cheerleading uniforms, like our character, and yeah, it was our first tour, so pretty exciting time.
So 2017 was 4 years ago? 4 years ago, yeah. Ava, right? Ava, 4 years ago. So, okay. So now the youngest member in the band is only 17.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And
so
did her birthday.
Did you drag her into being in a band with you? You got to be in our band.
No, we all started. She like originally at 4 years old was like, I want to play the drums.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm not learning piano. I want to play the drums, and there's nothing you can do to stop me from playing the drums.
So what was the factor that made us like go into rock music? So we thank Lulu.
Oh, cool. Yeah, the youngest is the influence. And so, okay, so then you got high school, and then 2 of you are in college.
Yes.
That is absolutely crazy to have 3 sisters in a band that did a tour. Was it a tour in 2017?
Yeah.
How hard was that to play with like a 13-year-old in the band?
Well, we've been playing shows since we were super little.
Yeah, I think Lou's first show was when she was 7.
Yeah, it's weird to look back that like venues allowed us to play when we were so little. We were actually just talking about this and laughing because we played Germany.
Lou was like 14. I was 16 and you were like 18.
Yeah, and we like went and got tattoos. All matched. We're like, oh yeah, this is like a normal thing. We're gonna get all matched tattoos after we played this crazy stadium. And yeah, it's like we're children. What in the world?
I can't. I'm sorry. I'm reading some of these comments. So yeah, someone said hello to you, Jamie Rover. I don't know if I said that right. Anyway, probably not. Someone knew the band's name. So Germany at such a young age, I can't imagine the feeling you get being that young, getting to see the world and playing music.
It's just such an incredible experience. Like you don't. A lot of people tell us like you're not gonna realize until you look back and like understand how big of a deal it was. But like we're just having the time of our lives, and we really understand that it's such a huge privilege to be going as fast and as big as we are right now. And so we're just really trying to milk every moment.
Does the band get? Go ahead, Ava.
I was wondering, like how that opportunity came to be, like being so young in Germany. Like that's just that's awesome.
We were already touring for a couple years, and this festival just kind of reached out to us randomly.
Well, because we're very like a big part of helping our mom book shows, because our mom actually is like our momager, and like she helps book everything, and our whole family is really involved with just getting like all the shows booked and getting the music out and just promoting and everything. So we like the entire summer we would spend like just emailing like festivals nonstop. Like every day we send another email out, and like I would send emails, Lou would send emails, CJ would send emails, our mom would send emails. And so like these festivals are getting hammered with our name. And so at like certain points, sometimes they just clicked and they'd call us back and they're like, hey, we got your email. We think you'd be great.
No, yeah. I was gonna ask you, with you guys, what the fuck was I gonna ask? Sorry, I didn't mean to swear. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to swear. I was gonna ask a question. I read a comment. I was gonna say any other shows besides Germany or other countries that you've been to. Has there been other more than just that European country?
We played a cruise when we were first starting, which we cringe at.
Yeah, we were still playing cover songs.
Like we didn't even have like a click track to go to. So we joked that we were like playing speed metal before we actually played metal. And we're playing songs in like 2 times because we were a cover band back then. But yeah, we were playing with like Motionless in White, Breaking Benjamin, and we didn't even know who those bands were. We're like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah, it's so like when we look back now, we are so frustrated because they were so nice and they came and watched us play. Like we played the casino stage and they're like, hey, we'll come watch you guys. And literally we had no idea who they were. And then when we got off the ship, we got Wi-Fi, looked up who they were. We were like, are you kidding?
Just like we're like, hey, like good job on your set. Like it was cool.
We're like, thanks for coming to watch us. He's like, yeah, you guys are great.
But what now? Which one's the singer?
I share them with CJ.
Yeah.
Okay, and one does screaming and one does clean vocals, right?
Yeah, we say that Maggie does like the anthem vocals. I do the pop melody, and then Maggie's a screamer. But Lou does harmony.
How hard was it to learn at a young age to scream like that? Like I don't. Like, there had to have been because you scream really well for, you know what I mean? You would think that would take years of practice to do, right, Ava? I mean, I don't know.
I mean, yeah.
And they sound so good in the studio and on your music videos.
Thank you. Yeah, it's definitely was a little bit of a learning curve, but I guess since we were so young, I just kind of learned by imitating other people. And so we didn't even really know that like girls could scream until someone said, oh, you sound like Flyleaf. And so we looked up who that was because we didn't know who it was at the time. And so now like Lacey Starr was like the one who got me into screaming. And so we found her. We found like just all these other bands, like Stitched Apart does some screaming.
And then we got into Ginger, Spirit Box.
Like all of those bands. And I really got into Bring Me the Horizon at like 15. I was like, I need to know how to do these screams. And so like I would try to do them every time. Yeah, Butcher Babies. And so it was just like experimenting in the studio until like my voice was raw, and then I was teaching myself how to do it.
Like, you need to sound like this. And I'd like do some random noise. She's like, okay. And she's like, boom. And I'm like,
it just kind of happens. Like, I don't even know. Like, I don't know.
Can the other sisters also scream like that, or have they even attempted to?
No.
We tried on a vlog. So we do tour vlogs on YouTube.
Oh, I remember that.
And we got really, really bored because we had a super long drive, one of our tours. And for some reason, Cedar's like, pull the camera out. And so we pulled it out. She's like, okay, we're going to try to scream. Okay, Maggie, you try to scream. And it was probably so obnoxious because we went on for like 30 minutes.
Yeah, just going back and watching the video footage it hurts your ears.
Yeah. There's a reason why I'm the only screamer.
So then there's a guitar. Is it a guitar vocalist, then a bass player, singer, and then a drummer?
Yes.
And then now the drummer's a little sister, and does she also do vocals? I think you said it earlier.
Yeah,
Or
she did
just-
some harmonies. Yeah.
Okay. Did your parents have a studio for you to play in to be able to get all this practice time? And like, did they ever, like when you first started, were like, Jesus, or another word, probably not that word, because faith-based band, right? Were they ever like, quit doing it now, or did they support it and let you guys just kind of take over the house with your music?
They did.
love it.
They took out all the furniture in the living room,
Yeah.
and that is the band room.
Yeah,
Even
we
to
don't
this
have a
day.
living room. It's just the band room. It's our merch store set up. Like our whole house has just been taken over. Like we were telling you, this is like our kitchen wall. It's been painted. Like our whole house is GFM now. Yeah,
I
like
love
they
it.
were the one who pushed us to practice. They're like, you need to practice. And like they made us every weekend. Every weekend, it's a mandatory practice. And so now that we're older and we've gotten more like shows under our belt, like they let us become responsible with practicing and everything. But it used to be like mandatory. You were gonna get in trouble if you didn't come practice because you need to
They're
practice.
the ones who are like, yeah, you suck. You need to practice.
Like pretend to be our crowd, and
Oh,
they would
yeah.
like throw stuff at us, like if we were not doing well.
Yeah, that's how to have tough skin. They're like, people aren't always gonna like you. They're gonna like scream and boo you, and so they would just be like booing and
Like,
stuff.
can you keep going?
It's like Tenacious D.
That is some,
We got super tough skin. Nothing phases us.
that is
Is it ever-
tough love.
Is it ever hard being on tour as sisters, like for long periods of time?
We definitely had to sit each other down and get all of our issues out and learn communication, because if you don't, you're gonna hate each other by the end of like month-long tours.
Yeah.
So that is one thing I do. Like, I'm really proud of ourselves for working out, because we are all very stubborn, and especially I feel like music brings out the pettiness in everyone, because like you can't tell me that my passion's not the greatest. So
Or like telling people that their idea was stupid. Like, oh
Yeah.
man, that chorus is so dumb. I would never sing that.
Yeah,
And you're
it's
like, the like claws come out.
communication is like the biggest thing in anything music.
I think it like helps though that we are all related, because
Yeah.
whenever we go on tour with other bands, and you have to. Some people don't understand. You are literally living in a small little box for like months on months, and
You don't
you're
have
on
any
top of each
privacy.
other. Sometimes you're just super sweaty and hot, and you have to like be sitting there touching each other. And if I'm related to them, I'd be like, I'm out.
I'd be so
I can't do it.
upset.
But you also get to just be yourself because you're with family, and there's no like getting homesick, because our mom's our manager and bus driver, so she drives us everywhere. And our dad comes and runs our lights and our special effects. So we have our family. We do have a brother, but
He doesn't get to come.
he stays and watches the animals.
Yeah, he has to watch our dogs.
That's the super tough. It's our pups.
How old's your brother?
Our brother is
27, 8.
28.
oh, he's gonna hate us. He's 28.
It's okay. He always says he's 21, so we'll just say
Yeah.
he's 21.
And after, why is he not in the band? He just said,
all
nah,
the
bro.
umbrella club.
I feel because he moved out at a certain point, and then we started the band. So the band
Oh, so he was.
He doesn't
moved out.
really like the music. He's more,
He's more into
he's
mellow
nature.
music.
He's like the background. He does all the stuff, like helps with the merch and loading. He's not really like a front man
the
person.
background person in the family.
That's important. People in the back, like they make the instruments, like the
He
music.
doesn't make our instrument.
No, I'm saying like the people in the background, not just the frontman people.
Oh man, imagine if our brother made our instruments.
That would be legendary.
That would save me. Actually, we have a sponsor now, so
Whatever.
I'd rather have my sponsor's
right.
instruments.
all right.
I'm sending this clip directly to your brother after
No.
this airs. Right after that. Good. No, that's pretty cool. I mean, that's neat though. It's just the three sisters, and you do have a brother who just makes your instruments, but not really sometimes. All right, the latest song that you came out with, what is the name of that song? And we have now I want people to know we did try to get the video file. We couldn't find it, or they couldn't find it. And so we're going to play the YouTube version of it, which is, I mean, it's the same version. So, and what's the name of the song?
It's called Smile.
Okay, let's add this to the stream. And let's push play.
Why don't you smile for me? S-M-I-L-E. Now follow me. Go. S-M-I-L-E. Why don't you smile for me? S-M-I-L-E. Now follow me. what's going on in my mind. I'll get you for what you think you can call this my bad side. How can you care if you don't know the truth? Do you think everyone should pay on you? Don't make me wrong, don't make me right. I don't wanna swap. It doesn't mean that I'm not happy. It doesn't mean that I'm happy. It doesn't mean that I've got issues spinning in my head. You don't know the way I'm feeling or the way you live my life. Don't tell me so. Don't tell me so. Why don't you stop for me? I've become your latest obsession. I think you've got the wrong impression. How can you care if you don't know the truth? Do you think everyone should pay on you? Look at me now, straight from the mouth. If I don't want to turn my frown upside down. It doesn't mean that I'm not happy. It doesn't mean that I'm happy. It doesn't mean that I've got issues spinning in my head. You don't know the way I'm feeling or the way you live my life. Don't tell me so. Don't tell me so. Okay, everyone settle down. Boys and girls, are you ready? Lulu, are you ready? I know I'm ready. Maggie, are you ready? Maggie? Why don't you smile for me? It doesn't mean that I'm not happy. It doesn't mean that I'm happy. It doesn't mean that I've got issues spinning in my head. You don't know the way I'm feeling or the way you live my life. Don't tell me so. Don't tell me so. Why don't you stop for me?
Is that it?
Yes.
All right. Hold on. Let me put all these little banners and things back on real quick. That was awesome.
Thank you. Actually, Laura recorded that.
Really?
Yeah, Lou filmed the video.
I filmed and edited it.
It literally looks like your house. Like it looks like, and I think it is, right?
It is, yeah.
We were stuck in our house due to COVID, and we were like, we want to release stuff still, so
No film studios were open.
yeah, we just went for it, and we actually had a lot of fun doing it, and it turned out really well. So we were like, you know what? We're just gonna Team GFM the rest of the way. We don't need anyone else.
Was the band able to practice a lot? I mean, I guess does the band? Do you guys all live still at your parents' house?
Yeah.
So you can practice whenever you wanted to.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good feeling to be like, hey, you want to jam right now and come up with a new song?
Yeah, we're super grateful because we do have that opportunity. A lot of our band friends all live in different states and they can't come together. So we're really grateful that we do still live together and have all of our instruments and production here so we can practice.
Yeah, and if we get like an idea for a song, we took like the whole quarantine time to get stuff to build like a tiny studio in our house. So now we can go and like record demos type stuff together too. So
I got a question. Okay, so being a faith-based band, right? Have you ever been to a concert? Because I remember when I went to like Ozfest, like I don't know what year it was. You guys are probably not even born yet. So I went to Ozfest one year, and if like POD was playing, and I feel like just because there's heavy metal, you're going to get some Christian protesters. Has that ever happened to your band at a live concert?
Not at a live concert. We've had people where they just were questioning, and I guess from the outside, I mean, because you can judge for anyone, but we welcome conversation. If you feel like, oh, I don't know why, like, I don't know, maybe I have something against this, or maybe I don't believe the same things, but I love your music. We're very open. We're not trying to like shove anything down anyone's throat, but we are strong in what we believe, and we love conversation. So, but we never had anyone throw anything at us.
We do have like friends who have like gotten protesters at their concerts and stuff. So I don't know. We just never have.
You said you never had things thrown at you before, but I specifically remember you saying your parents threw stuff at you before.
I don't know, our parents are.
And we even played the Juggalos, and they were super nice people. We've had people come to us and like, please be careful. They throw beer
I know
bottles
they
on
had us
stage.
so scared, and we played there, and everyone it was just like normal. We're like, why were you guys freaking out? Like this is just a normal concert,
was
guys.
super nice.
Was it normal for everyone that played, or just when your band played?
It was normal until the nighttime. Then they started throwing mortars and like giant bonfires and stuff. But we did not play during the night. So during the day they were completely normal. It was like a normal festival and everything. And then they started getting a little crazy at night.
The drunker they get.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. So do you have any plans on now that tours are opening back up, shows are opening up? And I know you're still in school. Heck, one's in high school, two are in college. But it's summer vacation, right? So Are you looking forward to maybe doing some tours, taking some time off of school? It's almost like you never get a break because like school, band, school, like constantly. And then you live together. So like it never goes away.
Yeah, so we are super excited because even now we're starting to get some more shows. Like we have a show this Friday with Red Jumpsuit Apparatus in Fort Walton Beach. So that's like really exciting because we grew up listening to that. So we're like, do you feel like coming? So it's like, oh man, we're playing Red Jumpsuit. So we have shows all weekend, or not all weekend, all May, like every weekend in May. And then starting June, like we're gone. June, July, parts of August. So
and we have our major live stream May 22nd that it's a global live stream, and we've been promoting that for a long time, and we're super excited because it's a whole production studio in Orlando.
It's called OPAVE. They just did the Seven Dust live stream event, so they're doing the one that we're doing now. So we're like,
that's so cool.
It's kind of a big deal. It's kind of a big deal.
Kind of a big deal. You know, Seven Dust was here, and now I'm here.
Oh, goodness.
That's my shoulders off a little bit for you. Okay, so we're getting down to wrap this up. Ava and I do have another show to do here in just a little bit. It's not live though, but we still got to do it. Anything new coming up specifically that you want to share with your fans on this platform?
So we do have a new song that we have been playing live at the few shows that we've had before. We've been just playing the live version. We just did a live stream event thing on YouTube last week.
Yeah,
I think last week, and that like the live version of it went out, but the actual studio version of it that's going to be on iTunes and music video and everything is going to be coming out very soon. So if you're not following us at the GFM Band on everything, you're going to miss out. So you better follow. We're going to start promoting it really, really soon. So,
and then, like we said, May 22nd, we are playing a Full Metal concert.
It's free.
It's free on our Twitch, the GFM Band, like Maggie said, and it's with the bands Relent, Us, and Spoken. And there's going to be a ton of fun content happening because we have a giant content house that we're all going to be living in for a little bit while we are getting excited and hyped up for it. So we're super duper excited to try to get all of them to do TikToks with us and YouTube videos, that stuff. So
I love TikTok. Used to hate it. Now I love it.
We really did not want to get it for the longest time, but now we're having so much fun on it.
we're kind of TikTok famous, you know. It's okay.
Oh yeah, okay.
We got recognized in Publix for TikTok, not even for our band. Someone was like, "You're the TikTok people."
So I will gladly embrace the TikTok people if you recognize me.
GFM is our second priority. Our first priority is TikTok.
Right. TikTok videos are your first thing. God, big on TikTok, Seven Dust people, all kinds of cool things going on. Your brother who makes your instruments. Oh. I know it's getting dad jokes. Sorry, I'm like 38. I say dad jokes. Leave me alone. Ava, any last questions? I know she probably hates when I ask that question. Any last questions, Ava? I don't know what you think about it. Thanks, Sebastian.
Given the success of your band at such a young age, do you have any advice for any young musicians starting out?
Ooh, great question.
You can make it in the industry by yourself through social media and just push hard. Don't let anyone say, oh, I can make you big, rely on me. You can literally do what you want. Don't let anyone tell you that, well, people like this type of music, so you should change, because you're doing this and you get in the industry because you love music and you have a passion, and don't let anyone change that passion. So
it does take hard work, so definitely don't think you're gonna be like a overnight sensation. Like it takes a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, but it's definitely worth it, because the people you get to meet along the way, the community you build with your fan base, it's just something that's like once in a lifetime.
That's awesome. I want to thank you for being on the show. We are getting ready to be on Malcontent's podcast called Malco Crew, so we're excited about that. That music video you played was absolutely awesome. I loved it. I love the originality of it. I like it's kind of had like a amusement park theme kind of sound, evil clown sound. So I love that kind of music, and so definitely want to check out. Makes me want to check out all of your songs and your new songs when you come out. So I don't have a Twitch. I think you need to have Twitch to watch Twitch, right?
You don't actually have to have an account.
Oh, you don't.
Twitch.tv/the GFM Band on like any browser, and then it'll pop up for free. So
okay, let's promote it on your page. I do follow the band's page, so I'll see it, and I'm going to promote this show. Also, it's going to be on YouTube and everything. Thank everybody who watches the show. This is going to be on YouTube, Apple, Spotify, blah blah blah. Go check out our shows. Check out GFM. Check out Ava Gore's band, Weird Wolves, and check out the Malco Crew, Malco Cast. We're going to be on it. All right. Hey, ladies, stay right there. Don't go anywhere. And we're going to end the show.
All right.
New outro. Here it is. Bye.
This is the Loud Spot outro by nothing short of tragic. Is this all talk with no action? No. Is this my thoughts with distraction? No. Is this what I bought that's in fashion? Or is this the Loud Spot with Sebastian? Yes. Does nothing short of tragic have its back again? Yes. Does everything that's good really have to end? Yes. A pin post has a pin show, so to get more episodes, make an order, this is over.
Thanks for watching our video. Don't forget to click the like and share button.
Don't forget to go to our YouTube and subscribe.
If you want to listen to our audio and pick up some cool merch, go to www.theloudspot.net. Peace out, rock on, much love.